What is up, guys? Zan from Forward Progress Madden. We are back. Thank you so much for hitting the target yesterday on the loop rush video from 3-4 over. If you haven't seen that, I'll drop the link in the description. Go check that out to pair today's video with that blitz from yesterday's video. So yesterday's goal was 100 likes. I think that was a little low. Let's go ahead and bump that up today. If we hit 300 likes in 24 hours, I will release another defensive video tomorrow that can help you guys out. Obviously, with the defense being at a huge disadvantage compared to the offense this year, you're going to see a lot of defensive content from me to help you guys out. Now, yesterday's video, we did a base loop rush with the right outside linebacker coming free. We need to make our defense look the same, so this is going to be a left-sided pressure from the Will Fire 3 seam. It's found in the 3-4 over, and that's in a number of 3-4 base playbooks. So you probably have it if you run the 3-4. Should be easy to find in your playbook. We're going to base a line, press, slide our linebackers to the left, and crash our defensive line down. Now, this is a 5-man rush. We can actually make it less, and I'll show you that with an advanced setup here in a minute or so. We're going to stand over the left guard and strafe pre-snap. Now, assuming that our two outside linebackers don't run into each other, we're either going to get the outside linebacker coming free off the edge, or that inside linebacker standing next to him coming through the B gap. Now, if he comes through the B gap, it sometimes gets nano detected, so it's not always the best idea to have your fastest player there. You could have, an average speed linebacker, just, Joe Schmo. It doesn't have to be 84, 85 speed in MUT. It doesn't have to be a 90 speed Shazier in regular teams. It could just be a regular 80 speed linebacker, and he should come through fine without getting nano detected. So what we're going to show you right here is when the ball snapped, should be getting pressure. You see right there, that's Bernardrick McKinney. He got nano detected. So he's a little bit too fast. And the thing about that is it's still inconsistent even with the fast players. There'll be times where he comes through the B gap and doesn't get nano detected. So we'll go ahead and do that again. Again, we're crashing the defensive line down. This is a 5-man rush. And what you're going to see is you get a loop rush too. So either the outside linebacker or that inside linebacker will come through the B gap or off the edge. Now, I did say we can make this a 4-man rush, so we'll go ahead and do the exact same setup. Base a line, press, shift linebackers to the left. Now, in our loop rush video, this is the guy that comes free around the right end. So he's going to stand in that spot, just like in the other video. We're going to crash down. Now, from here, I like to kind of get adjusted. We're going to be using a 3-receiver hook. He actually is going to drop to the side with 3 receivers if we let the computer do it, but since he's our user, I know that I want to cover the left side. So I'm going to cover that left side, which means that JJ Watt can drop into a hook curl on the right side, which would defend a drag going from left to right, or something in that shallow hook area on the right side of the field. Or if you want to have him defend the seam, he could go into a vertical hook and try to take away the tight end. Now, with these seam flats, if your opponents are spamming corner routes, you can get those guys to try to match corner routes, but it's inconsistent. So I just kind of like to stick with shading underneath or using cloud flats to try to take away those corners. It just depends. We're trying to bring pressure, so if we can force our opponents to have to get rid of the ball quickly, a hard flat might be more of a beneficial adjustment for you. So this is still a 4-man rush. We've still crashed our defensive line down. It's up to you what you want to do with your zones behind this. So say if they were running a post, you might want to walk this guy down a little bit in the box so he drifts out underneath a lot of those skinny posts that players like to run. You guys get the picture. You guys can adjust how you like behind this. But with a 4-man rush, you're going to still see pretty much the same results. You will either get a B gap or you will get edge pressure. Now, our B gap guy ran into his teammate for a little bit there. That'll happen from time to time, especially in this Madden. What you're going to notice for the most part is that you should still get the clean pressure. If you're not getting clean pressure, notice that in a lot of these examples we're standing right here, just widening your strafe a little bit more so he's on the outside shoulder of that left guard can actually help out quite a bit. So totally up to you. In this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the tight end vertical off the line and show you that that vertical hook should drop and kind of take that away for you for just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and walk this guy down again. We're going to stand over the left shoulder if we're not getting clean pressure. And this time with sending 4, you should get clean pressure off the edge or through the B gap. And again, he ran into his teammate. Practice mode can be like that from time to time, so don't necessarily worry about it too much. This is going to be a really good pressure, especially if your opponent moves his quarterback in the pocket. We'll run it one more time just because we want to end on a good note here. We'll drop JJ Watt into a vertical hook. You noticed last time that the tight end released vertical. JJ Watt took it away for the most part. Not really a quick pass there to be had. We were playing the hard flats to try to take away out routes to the tight end or to the outside receiver. Strafe over the left guard, ball snapped. and you see that we're still able to try to get a looping rush here. So sending forward, not necessarily bad. You don't have to stand in strafe the whole time. Obviously, I don't have forehands, so I can't use her at all, but you would peel back into coverage and try to take away crossers and things like that. So look at the replay. We see that JJ Watt drops off the line, drops underneath the vertical, so you can't hike throw to the tight end off the line. The other tight end going vertical would be our responsibility with the user right here. And then you have a number of other things that you're taking away. Notice that the corner, we're talking about those press deep zones on the outside, baseline press deep zones from a cover 3 or cover 4. Do a good job at squatting underneath the corners. So we broke that down in a lot of detail in another video from today. You guys, today's been a blitz of content. I did 3 videos, one on stopping corners, one on attacking the new meta defense, and then this video on a complement blitz. I hope you guys liked all of them. If you have, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure to check out playbook.gg, as we have a free offensive and defensive game plan available for you guys and have a lot more content in the works. So until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.